was watching a woman earlier who was talking about the importance of still kind of, beautifying yourself every day, like getting ready. And I know that. It helps you feel better about yourself, it helps your self esteem, and that regardless of whatever's going on in your life, um, taking care of yourself will make the day go better, you know. Um, so I got all inspired and I put on a bunch of makeup and apparently way too much makeup, but whatever. Put on a bunch of makeup um, and changed my nightshirt. Listen, I'm not going to go getting dressed like a normal human, but yes, this is my cat yelling at me. But I did change my nightshirt. It's clean. So I am sitting here in my home with a full face of makeup on and a freaking nightshirt. So, whatever. But it was fun to do because I don't do it often. And she just kind of inspired me about, and I know I've said before about, taking care of yourself and teaching yourself that you matter. But it's hard to do. It's hard to do when you're depressed, But I finally did it. I finally put some makeup on. And just for me to hang out with my cats, basically. But that's okay. So it was TMS day 3. And, it's going well. I was in a little bit of a better mood today. I still feel off, not quite myself. I still have that. I don't know. I mean, I know what I had after the TMS was not, I guess, a full-blown dissociation, because I think people that dissociate tend to, like, zone out, I never zoned out, but I did feel disconnected from myself. I had that feeling, that depersonalization feeling. So I still get it here and there, The last few days I've had more up times in my day than I was having. And I think it's just a matter of time. It's a matter of giving it time to work and continuing to work on myself. And I'm really pinpointing what it is at this stage of my life that I'm feeling like why now? Why am I so bad now? I brought up the hormone issue, so I'm attending to that. We're going to see what happens, with the increase in the HRT. My father had passed away in 2022, so I'm sure grief is still a component of this. I had thyroid cancer in 2019, which was very easily treated, but, and I don't ever want to compare myself to somebody that's gone through like full cancer treatment. Mine was just simply a surgery. But that changed you. That changed my perspective and my feelings of that kind of immortality that we tend to have, or that feeling of immortality we tend to have when we're younger. I think that kind of officially got rid of that feeling for me. So I think that I can't ignore that as a component of why I'm feeling the way I am now. Obviously, there are things throughout my life that have, contributed to my depression and anxiety, but I am curious why I'm so bad right now. So I've been doing a lot of thinking about that and trying to really be honest with myself about what it is I'm struggling with. So I think it's important to acknowledge that even if you've had depression your whole life, and even if there are recurring themes and maybe things from your childhood that are components of it. I'm not saying there weren't things from my childhood, but I really did, and I mean this honestly, I had a genuinely good childhood. Every family has problems, but it wasn't this big traumatic situation, and I was taken care of. I was loved and cared for. So I think throughout my life, my depression gets worse at times due to certain other situational things, other things going on in the way that my brain processes those things. Having a brain that's just prone to anxiety and depression. And this is a specific time in my life where certain things have been happening. I'm at a certain age, dealing with aging parents and looking at kind of the, upcoming later years of my life and reflecting on what I have and have not done. And, it's entering a new stage, and I have to be honest with myself about how much of that is contributing to why I'm struggling so much right now. So I can't just chalk it all up to, oh, well, I'm a depressive. I'm a depressive, but why am I so depressed right now? So I've been doing some work on that, giving that some real thought. And I think it's important. I think we have to constantly reevaluate ourselves throughout our lives and be honest about where we are and why we might be feeling more anxiety, why we might be feeling more sadness or feeling more lost. So it's different reasons at different times, Anyway, I'm going to sit here with all my makeup on and try to motivate myself to do my taxes finally, because I've never, ever put my taxes off this long in my life, but this was definitely the strangest beginning of a year and most chaotic of my life. So I got to get that done before the government chases me. So anyway, hope you had a good day, and hope the sun is shining where you are, because it is here, and I'm enjoying it. So take care.